Does this look okay? It looks good enough to me. I don't know. I'm gonna try to vlog. That'll be fun, right? Do I look here? Do I look at this part? I feel like I should look there. I don't know. There's a ring light, a really cheap ring light around it. It hurts my eyes. I'm trying to find the light. This might work better. But I like the aesthetic behind me, which is my parents' garage. Okay, I think I have to look here instead of watching myself. How do you do this? Guys, how do you vlog? Okay, so I decided I'm gonna do kind of like a story time because I'm inspired by Lizzy Fitzpatrick, one of my internet friends. This is like gonna be the first video on my channel. This is a flattering first impression, I know. It's like my second first video. I made one a while ago and then I had it up and then I deleted it because insecurities, but now I'm here and I keep doing the whole, I'm gonna get started, but then I never actually do it. So I'm gonna get started. I'm not gonna show you what I'm doing because it's still illegal in my state. But if you know things, and you know. I could do like a story about my life, like who I am, but I have not a vlog, that's what this is. I have a podcast interview coming out very soon. So I don't know if I really want to give you like a rundown of like my life story just yet. Let's talk about where I currently am, which is in my parents' garage. So I'm a 30-year-old. Actually, I'm like way closer to 31 now because it's Leo season, bitches. And I'm turning 31 on August 18th. Hint, hint. Send your girl something because like I need all the help that I can get right now in my life. Anywho, so for those of you who don't know, who are more recent followers of me, I had to move back in with my parents earlier this year after living away from home for 10 years, which was sort of embarrassing and depressing and everything else that you can imagine because I did not want to be the stereotypical 30-year-old living back home with mom and dad. But life happens, and so I went from owning my own business and my own house and being married to having to shut the business down, sell the house, and get a divorce. That's kind of where I'm at right now in my life. So everything's in sort of a big upheaval, and slowly my days are getting better, but I still have a lot of days where I struggle. And I guess the other big part of me that most people know me as is that I also happen to be a model. Before I was a model, I've been a writer my entire life. Like, I have stories from, I know everyone gets their shit published, like when you're, you go to like a Catholic grade school and there'll be like poetry competition and then they like put everyone's like every little kid's poem in there to make them feel special and like, but anyway, I've been doing shit writing since I can ever remember. And I love it. But obviously, I'm a very artistic and creative individual. Like, school for me was always like, I never got like straight A's. Not that I couldn't, it's just I didn't care. Like, I just was like, that's cool, but I feel like there's other things I should be doing. I'm like your typical person who always felt like they never fit in, a lot of like inner introspective thoughts, like even when I was really young. People know me either as a model or from writing, or the other thing that most people know me as is I'm the dog girl. I got my 2 tats, which, okay, this is not the way to show someone your forearm tattoo. There we go. This is Rusty's paw print. This is Ranger's paw print. 2 different dogs who have completely changed my life that are no longer physically here with me, other than this ink on my arm. But I love animals, but especially dogs. So most people know me as the crazy dog girl. I can probably identify any dog breed. Actually, that's setting the bar a little too high because I still get messed up with like my terriers and shit like that. But I am like a walking dog encyclopedia, and I know more about dog behavior and pet first aid, and I have more daycare horror stories, dog daycare horror stories that I could tell you about. Those will make for some good story times, like the time I had to pull a piece of thong underwear out of a dog's butt and then had to tell the parent about it. Oh, I just thought of some great material for later. Good job, Claire, you're awesome. I worked in the dog industry in my city for like almost 10 years. Like I have over 10 years worth of professional dog experience. Like even before I did the dog business, I volunteered at the Humane Society and I was part of their foster program. So basically I'm a big animal freak. I like nature, hippie by heart. I have plants. I love the sea. If I could just live like on an island and like spend my whole life just with like a bunch of dogs and not be bothered, I think I'd probably love it. Though knowing who I am, like the grass always seems greener. So once I start doing something and that's going great, then I'm like, I get bored and I need to go do something else. I'm questioning the way that I'm starting to explain myself. But we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna evolve together. As you watch my videos, I'm gonna evolve as a vlogger and we're gonna see what happens. So those are usually the 3 things you know me as. Either that or I was like the really tall, quiet girl in school. Like, okay, so I'm a writer, I'm a model, I am a really tall girl, and I'm super involved in the pet industry. Additionally, I'm a huge mental health advocate, and that is something that I have connected with a lot of people on, whether it be, I'm most active on Instagram, but Instagram, Facebook, yada, 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 yada. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm kind of feeling old. Like, I'm like, I remember when Jeffree Star was on MySpace just starting out, and I would like look at the pictures of him, like, if anybody remembers the one where he had like the hot pink hair and he was laying on the bathroom floor making it look like he had thrown up, it was like cereal, like Fruit Loops looking cereal, and like milk. And I thought that it was like the craziest, edgiest thing I had ever seen. And now like I watch him on Instagram, like today opening a fucking Morphe store in Pennsylvania, and I'm just watching him. I'm like, oh my God. And then here's me sitting in my parents' garage right now. So it's just really interesting to me because, and Lizzy, I'm gonna name drop you again because like you really inspire me. I just watched a bunch of your videos, and like the way that you talk and edit your videos, and you inspire the shit out of me, girl. But I know I'm older than you, and so I'm like in this weird gap. Like, I don't know. I was born in 1988, so I associate like I'm like a 2009. I'm like a 90s kid, but it's like a weird age at the same time. Okay, where was I going with what I was just saying? I don't know. Okay, so this background aesthetic. Like, look at all of, like, we have Raid and a lantern and something to clean your car with. The rims, or what are those? Yeah, something for your rims. I'm not a really big car girl. Like, sorry, not really. I'm not sorry at all. I know certain cars though. Like, there are certain cars that I like. But yeah, I'm not that. But I kind of consider myself like a boy girl. The only time you're ever really gonna see me looking like a girly girl is if I'm modeling. Like, I might dress myself up every now and then, but like, this is what you see is what you get right here. Like, usually my hair is straight in my pictures, and this is actually what we have going on. Hey, lion mane. And so I like to just kind of try to keep it real, because like, as much as I love like models and modeling and beautiful people and everything else, God, does it do a wreck on your self-esteem, whether you're part of the industry or not. So my goal is to just like be more transparent and I don't know, hopefully entertain, hopefully inspire, and just, I'm figuring my life out, and I'm gonna take you on the journey with me. I got some pretty cool things lined up that are terrifying, but also incredibly exciting. And so I'm really looking forward to sharing this next part of my life with you guys. And I'm hoping that we can also build a community while we do that and help each other out too. So for now, I think I'm gonna just leave it at that, because I don't think I can come up with something on the spot again that sounds so well said. Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button, all that blah, blah, blah bullshit. And in the meantime, I'll be busy trying to figure out the next thing I'm gonna talk to you guys about. Feel free, let me know. What do you wanna know? Like, what do you want me to talk about? That's it. All right. Peace, bitches. I feel stupid. You can do this, 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 you can do this. Anybody makes a video. 6-year-old kids know how to make YouTube videos. You should be able to make a video clear. It's not really that hard, right? You can just say some shit, post a video, upload it. My eyes twitching, the stress. Okay. So, what's a good first story that I can start with? What do I want to share with the world? This is awkward. That's gonna be it for me for today. A lot of help, apparently. Okay, bye.